My name is Stephanie Dexter, and I'm from New York City. Back in November 2014, I was one of the 3 winners of the Nudge Leadership Challenge. And in 2015, I went to Rwanda as an agent of light for WakaWaka. It's really interesting that the 3 winners from the Global Leadership Challenge are truly global. We're from 3 different continents. So being in Rwanda wasn't just about being in Rwanda. It was about adapting to the different cultures, different North America, Asia, Europe. I had so much to learn from the 2 other girls, and the fact that we got along so well despite many just behavioral differences, I mean, that's a victory in itself, I think. We did have a lot of very natural moments where we were just so uncomfortable and you could complain about it, but instead we just all kind of looked at each other and just burst into laughter, and it made the situation immediately okay. So I remember this one moment at Azizi Life, which was our off-grid experience in Mahanga. It was 6 p.m. and all I wanted to do was just document the things we'd done that day, which were so out of character for me to begin with. Harvesting a field, basket weaving, like I don't do arts and crafts. So it was only 6 p.m. and I just wanted to journal, and I couldn't. I mean, it was completely dark outside, completely dark. I couldn't see the page in my book. This trip has helped me gain lots of perspective for my leadership method because, again, it's done just that. It's created perspective for me. Seeing this country and just realizing how different it was, but how happy the people still are, helps me realize that maybe the U.S. way of doing things isn't necessarily the best way, and I should be very open-minded to other ways of doing things in whatever country I'm in. Well, my profession in New York City is I'm a brand manager for Heineken, and we pride ourselves in being good marketeers and being good storytellers, but we pale in comparison to Rwandans. I mean, the ability for these women, they don't have entertainment from Netflix, from TV. You know, they tell stories orally. That's their main method of communication. And as a result, like, they're just so much better at telling that story than any marketeer I've met in the Western world. When I told people I worked for Heineken, I mean, there were immediate smiles, so that made me feel really good. It would be great to see what more Heineken could do in a country like this where we have so much influence already. If we can do more social good, potentially, like bringing in products with our very strong distribution system. Everything I need is on one block, everything. So I could walk 3 feet from my apartment and have everything at my footsteps. So Rwanda was just the opposite. And as a result, I had a number of firsts, right? My first motorcycle ride, my first time seeing an animal that wasn't in the zoo. I mean, truly, like I had never imagined seeing a monkey just on the side of the road. Like, it just blew my mind. My first time on a canopy walk. I mean, the girls made fun of me because my knees, of course, were the ones shaking. It was just so out of character for me. But that's what I think will build just my ability to be a better person, a better marketeer. You need these experiences to be pushed out of your comfort zone, just to understand other people better, to connect better. I think when I was able to swallow my pride a little bit and embrace the fact that this was extremely different for me, that's when I opened my mind up to the numerous learning experiences that I had here. I can't believe I didn't consider to come to a developing country before. I just didn't get it. The Western world is so different and not necessarily better. Coming here has helped me see that the world is in very different stages, and that as a leader, you need to be extremely accepting of that fact. And maybe not, encouraged to changing it, but just knowing that just the way it is in some places and just getting that exposure.